Oh no. Live stream. With some kind of fucking degeneracy live.
Wait, say that again.
Say that again.
Wow, you hate Sam Hyde so much that you copy his fucking show. Plagiarize this. You don't own this. Why can't you just respect some people's opinions?
I care very deeply about artistic integrity as a Sam Hyde fan. Fuck you.
I care very
Did you see that red and yellow there?
Oh yeah, you stole the red and yellow.
Have been stealing. So many people have ripped this off, bro. So many people have ripped off. Like, whenever you see red and yellow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Degeneracy Live, episode 95. Thank you, everyone.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you. How is everyone today? Start with SRV.
Doing pretty well. I found Ringo's best song today. I found that the new norm is still a thing somehow.
Oh.
And we're doing a show.
Oh, yeah,
so that's three things.
There's a lot going on. A lot going up in the world.
Well, we are not going to get into it all.
Probably none of the things I've mentioned we'll get to.
We might get to new norm.
Maybe.
See.
It ain't the same as the old norm.
So I've heard.
All right, Siri, how are you? What are we up to?
I've had a very busy day.
Can we fucking get entertaining? Holy shit.
No.
Alright, time for the milk minute.
Next. No, okay, so that's official.
Milk
We're
minute.
keeping that. That's the dumbest fucking joke
Don't fucking waste our milk minutes right away.
Yeah, we gotta conserve it. I'm sorry.
You're blowing our milk minutes on fucking.
We need to get at least a milk hour for the IRL episode, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna be spending a lot of milk minutes.
We mentioned milk minutes in our private server, and our buddy Daniel T Gaming goes like, "What the fuck is a milk minute?"
What
What did you just say?
All right. I just
say that again.
I don't know if you guys saw. I did just upload an hour and a half long video. Didn't expect it to be that long. Talking about Sam Hyde. But before we talk about that,
I'm not sure if you've heard of him.
Yeah. Bronze, what are today's lucky numbers?
What?
Isn't that
1 and 2.
No, you pick the numbers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oops. All right, what are the holidays today? What are we
What
celebrating?
holidays are today?
What holidays are they?
Please
fortunately,
omit any bullshit like 6-9 day or something. Like we're not.
Surprisingly, I don't think there is one.
I am amazed that I've been able to avoid that, like just bullshit. Like grow.
I didn't realize that.
Now that I think about it, I haven't seen anything about that yet.
Maybe have I.
But let's see. At least it's not on nationaltoday.com/June 9th, so we're in the clear there. So let's see. June 9th is Donald Duck Day. Everyone's favorite duck.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Donald Duck.
Celebrating the greatest own on Donald Trump in history.
I was just gonna mention that. That was a great own from Chris Christie. Called him Donald Duck.
Oh man, what? We need Chris Christie now more than ever, I think.
Honestly,
we need a hero.
Where's he
Where
gone?
is he?
What? Dead?
Is he in the same holding chamber that Joe Biden and JD Vance are in right now?
And soon to be Gavin Newsom, because Donald Trump is calling for his literal arrest. Let's pull that up real quick, because that's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
This is a tweet.
I don't know if you've ever heard of those.
Not sure if you're familiar.
An X, I guess, is a cheat. I don't know.
A zeet?
A shit?
It's a zeet.
I'm working on this. Sorry. Hang on, guys. It's difficult to fix.
I'm working on it.
Go work on it.
All right, so here we are.
Do you realize?
Donald Trump backs arresting California Governor Gavin Newsom.
What did he do? If I may ask.
If you are unfamiliar, there's been a lot of protests where people have been, like burning cop cars and shit because because the Gestapo decided to touch down in Los Angeles, California, where they're patrolling like parking lots of like Home Depot, trying to find Mexicans or people that appear to be or resemble or affiliate themselves with Mexico in some way, and just send them to a concentration camp while they await fucking justice, even though many of these people have been found to be completely exonerated from any violation of the law or anything.
Or have no crime whatsoever.
Yeah. Or are literal fucking red-blooded Americans. Just send them to there without due process or anything. Because of course they're illegal. So why would they deserve due process or anything? Why would you try
that's
to
why
find
we have
out?
the American gulags.
Yeah. Why would you try to find out if you got the right motherfucker when like a cop can
takes
tell
so
you
much
who
time
they
and
are?
money and effort.
Well,
and the
the
if
police.
the government knows one
like
thing,
$7
it's about
grand.
not using time or money or effort.
Yes.
And second, I don't believe
It's not the DOTE.
Oh,
Department of Time Efficiency. Because it's like,
I get it.
All right. Okay.
Note.
Trump backs arresting California Governor Gavin Newsom. Let's take a look at this clip.
I'm assuming the reason why he wants to arrest him is because Gavin Newsom was out in the streets throwing bricks at cops, right?
I'm sure.
No, maybe that would be based.
Well, no, because then he'd get fucking pardoned from jail.
Oh, yeah.
Is Trump at the park?
Now watch this drive.
I would do it if I was Trump. Hang on. I gotta move you guys over here. I would do it if I was Trump. Could you get, like, maybe the mic within 300 fucking miles of...
Miles.
I think Gavin likes the publicity, but I think we're gonna be in a great place. Did you think he told them to fly the helicopter above so he could just be like, sorry, I got nothing. I can't. I don't hear criticism.
I gotta go. Walks
Can't
closer
hear
to
the
the helicopter.
I like Gavin Newsom, but he's grossly incompetent. I like this guy, but he sucks.
I love incompetent people.
Little railroad he's building. It's about 100 times over budget.
Railroad he's building? You mean the one, like, completely unlike the one that Elon Musk put in Las Vegas? That's just a tube that you drive a Tesla in.
That everyone
I don't know what the railroad he's talking about is, by the way. But
under budget. I always do under budget.
Who
I
gives
always
a
do
shit?
it under budget.
You are the president of the United States.
He's trolling.
Yeah, I love this. The president of the United States is trolling, guys.
He's trolling,
He's
and you're all taking the bait.
Everything
by
Trump
will
does
arrest
is
the
trolling.
Governor of New York.
Trump saying he's going to run for a third term, saying that he's not joking, that he's going to disregard the Constitution. He's not, he is joking. He's trolling.
Yeah, every time he says something and then doesn't do it, that's him owning you with facts and logic.
Every time he says something and then does it, that's trolling. If you remember last show, we talked about Elon Musk quitting the Trump administration, and people were saying, "Oh, this is the contract. The contract just expired. They're both on good terms or anything." That was pretty humorous.
Oh, that was a fun little moment.
Yeah,
I'm sure glad nothing came of that.
Yeah, but we have more pressing matters at hand before we get to this.
Oh yeah, before we get to any of that.
10 balls.
Balls.
Each ball has a number.
Has a number.
Numbers 1 through 10.
1 through 10.
Swirl
the number.
Pick a number.
Pick a number.
10, please.
4. Let's go 6.
Today's number is 4.
Ooh,
oh yeah, I got it.
Nice.
I expected more of a reaction from you, Siri. What the fuck? What do you think this is? What are you trying to make of this goddamn show, you fucker? Trying to always sabotage us. The reason why we're doing this show at ass fuck o'clock, by the way, is because of Siri. Just saying. We're fucking getting honest here.
Well,
you should be losing your mind at 4.
God
to
damn.
make up for it.
I'm tired. It's gonna be time to go to bed soon for me.
Motherfucker, is your bed? You got bedtime?
I have a bedtime.
Oh,
now.
I mean, just
my bedtime. I never. Fuck off. Ain't nobody. You'll be up till.
my wife has already made me my glass of warm milk.
Yeah, dude, you'll be up till 8 in the morning talking to your boyfriend on the phone, Paul. I don't want to hear it from you.
Yeah, well, he's not here, is he?
Yeah, what if we get him in here? Will you be up till 8 in the morning?
Well, it's 11 a.m.
You got your other boyfriend. Well, no, it's actually 9-10 p.m. for you.
It's 11 a.m. where he is. So, no.
9 o'clock somewhere.
I like the idea of the people that like somehow inexplicably find the stream, be like, "Wow, he has a boyfriend! Wow, what a faggot!"
Why are you Squidward?
That's just the voice they come with.
That's what every member of chat just sounds like.
No, it's what the one member who's consistently here. You know, John, idiot.
John, idiot. There we go.
John Squidward.
Anyways.
So,
the president is trolling.
The president of the United States is trolling.
Drooling all over himself.
Where did this start? If you remember last time, we talked about how Elon Musk had he decided he was done with politics. He's going to step away from it, and he was putting up this veneer of like, you know, this is an amicable decision between the two of us. And then he started to get a little audacious. He then said, well, actually, this bill, the big, beautiful bill, which I'll be honest with you, I don't know the contents of. There were tons of idiotic things that happened as a result of it, though. Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and said, I didn't see this part of the bill. I would not have passed it had I seen it. That's this right here.
If I had read
the bill... Dickhead, that's your only job in the world.
Look at that face. Look at it.
Let's just look up. How much does that stupid whore Marjorie Taylor Greene make?
I would love to see the AI overview of this.
Oh, you spelled that wrong.
All right. Let's, they're not the conversationists. $174,000 per year.
Huh.
To read shit.
A fifth of a bill and say yes to it no matter what.
I did not know about sections on pages 278 and 279 of the OBBB. That strip states of the right to make laws or regulate AI for 10 years. Which is like, just, this is just a result of, like, bullshit lobbying, by the way. Like, this, like, some Republican took a bribe to just, like, put that in as a rider. It's just bullshit.
You know what? I didn't read far enough. I didn't know this budget bill had the Kill All Small Children Act hidden within it.
Oops. This needs to get stripped out in the Senate. Someone else needs to clean this up.
If anyone else knows how to read, please.
I like that she's apparently the chairwoman for the Doge Committee, which no longer exists.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
How did we get to the point where Marjorie Taylor Greene is like a respected figure? Well, not a respected figure, but has a job.
She is a person.
Has a job.
Sadly.
I don't know.
Like she should be fucking manager of a McDonald's or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. So, all right. So then Elon Musk began to get more critical of this big, beautiful bill. He said it was full of pork.
You sure what happened?
But can I say, I don't like funny names for bills. It is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Build Back Better was also gay. Like just
any of them.
Just
remember when some fucking like bill about like the digital archiving of the president's shit or whatever, and they called it the Covfefe Act.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because it like the bill just outlined like we should archive all like the president's communications, which is something we already do. That is already codified into law as just standard policy.
Well, yeah, but they made the funny name.
Yeah, there's a lot of ones that are obsessed with making weird acronyms. Can't think of anything that off the top of my head though.
Of course.
Patriot.
I like the acronym for this. It's just OB.
The OBACT.
OPACT. So yeah, Elon Musk got more critical of this, and then Elon Musk's it came out that Elon Musk and Donald Trump, their separation was not as amicable as maybe we once thought, and and Elon Musk was dishonorably discharged.
You're telling me that Donald Trump doesn't like Elon Musk?
And
No.
hasn't for years, and only used him to for him to pay for his return to the White House.
You're telling me that both of them saw each other as fucking useful idiots and just tolerated each other so they could make infinite money?
Yeah, and they tried to have like the veneer of like things were coming together, but like Doge was started by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, and both of them are now gone. Trump has nothing for Doge.
Vivek was fucking executed by firing squad day 2.
I love this so much. It's like it's such
Love this for them.
idiocy. So then there's obviously the thing everyone's seeing here.
The thing.
Time
the
to
bomb.
drop the really big bomb. At real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, which we've known. Yeah.
The big bomb.
Newsflash. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. There are also numerous photographs of him with Jeffrey Epstein. That is the real reason they have not
For
been
no
made.
reason, I'm going to go on Google Images and look up Elon Musk, Elaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
For no reason. I don't think I'm going to find anything with those keywords, but it's fine.
I love this, by the way. He's like going scorched earth here, right? Time to drop the really big bomb. Then Donald Trump replied by saying, Elon has had ample opportunity to analyze the bill, and it seems like he's only mad because we're going to cut down on his EV tax credits. That way people don't get paid to have electric vehicles anymore. And then Elon Musk says, false. I've never seen this bill because it was passed at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Actually, that's a straw man.
There's been a lot. Oh, but of course, that's happened.
Wait a minute.
We'll get to it.
Yeah. What's funny is that there was a funny thing where it's obvious that this is what he was trying for. Okay, so he was gonna create his own political party that represents the 80% in the middle, which of course 80% of the responses said yes. That's an interesting, funny thing.
Yeah, those are the people.
Yeah. So I think what he was trying to do is like bull moose the party, make his own little party, because Elon Musk can't be president, but he could put some like little puppet that is.
Yeah.
And he saw that clearly was not going to work, so he went back and deleted all that shit criticizing Trump for being a child molester.
Oh yeah.
And
that's all water under the bridge.
Yeah.
We could finally elect Chris Christie with this new party that Elon wants to make.
I love Donald Trump as much as a straight man can love another man. And then 4 months later, called him a pedophile.
Not just a pedophile. Not just a pedophile.
Here's the thing: Musk does this shit all the time, where it's like he's made like 20 tweets now, like criticizing Trump, and then he deleted them all.
Yeah.
And then now he's back. He's right back to fucking just praising Trump. He's like reposting his bullshit from Truth Social.
I think the Epstein tweet was funny in the sense that he was tweeting about how he wouldn't even be president if it wasn't for me. Yeah. And also he's in the Epstein files.
Yeah. Well, why were you cool with that? Because like we knew this shit for like years and years, and people were trying to act like that wasn't true.
It's the really big bomb, haven't you heard?
Yeah. I love this so much. I love Elon Musk like sharing this like nothing happened. Musk called for Trump to be impeached, and now it's just water under the bridge. It's just water out of the fridge. Speaking of which, that actually sounds kind of tasty right now. But
this motherfucker.
Now, what could have possibly been the motivation for Elon Musk to do all of these things? Perhaps some sort of chemical motivation within his brain and his blood vessels in order to do this.
What likely happened was he was fired, and he wanted to kill everything. So, like, it's literally a scorched earth thing where it's like he immediately turned his back on Trump. Then Trump was replying back saying, well, you're actually full of bullshit because of this and that. And then Elon Musk like, not true. Not true. Not
All
true.
the things they've wanted to say while they were together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we pulled this up several times of the tweet that's still on Truth Social of Trump saying, I could have made him beg, and he would have.
Yeah. His stupid bullshit cars that explode.
Yeah.
There's terrible cars that explode in front of my towers.
Times change fast, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Times change.
Where'd the time go?
Yeah, that one's gone.
It went under there.
That's just one of him like raising his eyebrow at someone.
He loves his emojis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Man.
This is a pretty good tweet. President Trump should act immediately. If Elon's threatening to pull a major program from SpaceX, Trump should sign an executive order tonight under the Defense Production Act. SpaceX should be seized by the U.S. government before midnight. And we got Real America's Voice here. Real America's Voice we watched for our election coverage last time.
Know anything. He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
know-it-all. He knows some engineering. Don't get me wrong.
Why
I give
is
a head
George Orwell talking to me?
He knows some engineering.
for that, but he doesn't know anything about the real world.
Don't know anything
Doge
about
was
the real
for
world.
any fanboys that still exist. While you're wrapping
I said
up
George
in your
Orwell, I
cape
meant
tonight,
Orson Welles.
understand on Doge, he didn't find any fraud. There's plenty of fraud out there. He didn't find. This is President Trump's first complaint. Was this all BS? Right with the.
I like that he's just been saying the thing that like every Democrat has been saying, like since Doge was started, is that it has done nothing and will do nothing. Still waiting on that $5,000 check, Elon. Waiting for it.
Oh, yeah.
Is it coming?
Hey, where's my money?
I love the people saying, well, if you don't like it, don't cash that check. You dumbass. Like, I immediately, like, anyone with a brain immediately knew that this $5,000 was never going to, like, eventuate. That was never going to happen.
With the Doge. The act that President Trump should be taking immediately, I think, when he threatens to take one of the big programs out of SpaceX, President Trump tonight should sign an executive order calling for the Defense Production Act to be called in SpaceX and seize SpaceX tonight before midnight.
Seize it. Take a hostile
Seized.
takeover. We love the free market, but also take that shit.
Oh,
Seize
yeah.
it.
But we also love the government seizing things.
But also, fuck you in particular.
And what's funny is this motherfucker on the right.
Hmm?
He apparently has the Epstein files in hand, of course, along with like Marjorie Taylor Greene and a lot of people that just showed up like for a nice photo shoot with the
I
Epstein.
think
files.
Libs of TikTok got one.
Libs of TikTok.
So you know how serious it is.
There were
Oh, yeah.
binders full of blank pages of paper. Like that shit would have leaked
Yes.
if that was real. I mean, because they did.
I mean, we've been new, but like,
Yeah. It's just how idiotic.
I love
What a
how
stupid world.
I love how consistent it is that like as soon as Republicans stop liking a guy, they immediately say all the criticisms that we've been saying about them for years.
Yeah. And then like when it's when they
And then
they
3
turn,
hours later, they're like, "Oh,
they
that
turn
happened? No, that
babyface.
didn't happen."
No, that didn't happen. You're crazy. There was nothing to even. There was no protest. There wasn't even anything to protest about. You just imagine that.
The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised Biden didn't do it. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. I like that
he went crazy.
He writes his tweets like Keemstar. Like, this is like, I could see this on like a drama thing.
They probably have like at least one gene similar between them. Whatever gene causes this to happen.
Yeah, one chromosome. An extra one. Oh boy.
This is the president of the United States.
This is the president of the United States. This is
he's just goofing. He's just trolling you guys.
Yeah. This is pretty funny. I voted for Trump, not Elon Musk. I'm sure 77 other million Americans did too. Check, please.
I'm sure 77 Americans feel the same way.
And then Charlie Kirk, of course, when we voted for President Trump, we voted for Elon Musk and Doge, both of which are not happening anymore. Because Doge was a complete failure. Doge did nothing. They did fuck all. That's
not true.
They took $20,000 away from Greece.
They destroyed most social safety nets.
Yeah,
they put a meme into Congress.
They revoked USAID. They gutted Medicaid, Medicare. They threatened.
They tried to kill PBS and the Weather Channel.
Yeah, well, they did. They eviscerated the Weather Channel's fundings, like NOAA. What's funny is that there was a weatherman who said on the Weather Channel, "I can't guarantee the accuracy of my weather reporting tonight, because of the funding to our research, because we have to literally launch fucking satellites and shit to get our thing." And people were saying, "Oh, I just get my weather from the phone." That's real.
The fucking magic box at my pocket tells me all the shit I need to know. We don't need you.
It's so funny how obvious it is that these people have never had a critical thought in their entire life.
Yeah, no.
They've never thought anything.
They don't think about how the world works, or that there are little doohickeys inside of the machines that make the machines go.
He's trolling. He's trolling about everything.
Because of course that's what I look for in a good president of the United States. That he's doing amazing bits like the things he said he would do.
What's funny is that I love how vindicated I'm going to be on the condition that he's still alive when he does literally run in 2028. Because he's been saying, "Oh, there's ways to do it. It's not illegal. I could do it. I won't do it unless actually I'm gonna do it, and I'm not joking."
Wouldn't it?
Why does he have to be alive to run? They could just Weekend at Bernie's him.
Oh yeah, he could be like Kim Il Sung.
I understood that reference.
This is just something funny. Trump appoints 22-year-old ex-gardener and grocery store assistant to lead U.S. terror prevention. And this is his portrait.
Who the fuck?
Fucking Nathan Fielder.
He's doing the rock eyebrow.
He still has acne.
He looks like a gaming YouTuber that would be canceled for using Snapchat.
Yeah. I like that he was 5 years ago he was a grocery store employee, and now he's in the White House.
He's moving on up in the world,
Yeah. Hating a brother. Hating on a brother for nothing.
Jobs are all about upward mobility.
I love this. The decision to raise your eyebrow.
Oh, the Daily Beast isn't a satire site. I thought it was.
No. This is real.
Yeah, they just do this.
This
is just what news is now.
Yeah, they have a baby here. This guy was born in 2003.
This guy is as old as Paulie.
About to tackle terrorism.
Oh yeah.
I can only imagine the light and passion leaving Drake's eyes when about 30 minutes pass and he worries I didn't show up.
Who are you? Wait, who is this? Have we seen him before?
I don't know.
Was someone in the chat?
Oh, first time chatter. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hello.
All
I love new people.
Was this one of those guys who met the
I
Sam
just-
Hyde show?
Yeah, it's what's funny is that like in 2022 there was this like brief little feud, and then he decided to retire it, and then there's another one in 2025. So is this going to be like a 3-year thing? Because we could actually time this perfect if that's the case.
It'll become a holiday. We could read it.
Be triannual.
I mean, in 2022, Elon called Trump an unsuitable president due to his age, and he called him a bullshit artist.
That's awesome.
I don't know how people like see these two sides like at the same time and like continue to trust the judgment of any of these people.
Both sides are the same.
They see the tweet of Elon Musk going, Donald Trump should die and is a pedophile, and then 3 hours later, Donald Trump is going to cleanse the earth of all evil, and they're like, oh yeah, this makes sense.
What did they
I trust this. I trust this guy.
What did they find that scared him? Did he literally just remember that he was also on the island and did not know in his ketamine rage state?
I think he either got back up or was coming down while all this was going on.
He was lying down?
Yeah. All right. So along with the
on the kids he was coming down. That makes sense.
Along with the fucking president of the United States saying we should arrest a state's governor for some reason, we got acting director of ICE demanding Americans to stop criticizing ICE. Do not question the decisions of the government. You will
stop being mean.
Yeah, stop. Be polite.
I didn't know that
and send you to fucking concentration camps.
I didn't know that Homeland Security was being run by Kevin from The Office.
My officers and agents walk into danger so other people can sleep safely at night.
Sleep safely. I forgot what that is. I haven't done it in 30 years.
So that other people can sleep.
Yeah, I haven't done it in 30 years because the shit I made up in my head get mad at keeps me up at night.
So kids can make it to school safely and play outside.
No, this dude don't fucking.
Except
if
they were, have a slightly darker skin tone, because we're literally deporting like 5-year-olds that were born here. Like this is something that's literally happening in immigration court. By the way, there were like 4, 5, 6-year-olds that are being made to defend themselves without even so much as a lawyer or a translator.
Now this guy don't sleep at night, not because like the shit he made up his head keeps him up, just because Wendy's is open later now.
Open till 3 a.m.
He looks like the kind of guy who's forgotten how to blink.
So he's not blinking right now.
Be an armchair quarterback and make up talking points that get activists riled up.
Make up talking points that get activists riled up, like stop deporting American citizens to a concentration camp. In fact, you know what? Stop deporting people to a concentration camp. Why are we doing that?
Well, it makes everything.
Whoa, Drake, you're getting a little radical here.
I don't like this. That's all fueled.
That's all not real. That's all AI generated.
This is all.
You're just a little bit riled up.
This is all fueled by nothing. I want to like people
looks like the activists are riled up again.
We have to just pull back a little bit and realize that like this ostracization of like illegal immigrants and stuff, like people are saying, oh, it's about the rule of law. It's about nothing. It's literally just racism. It's
from the way these
people they're all rapists. They're all killers. They're all thieves.
Yeah.
They're all.
From the way these people have been talking for like the past 7 years, you would think that like there's an epidemic of like drug dealing murderous rapists who just so happen to suspiciously come from the one country we all don't like.
Yeah.
Which like no, that is not happening.
Yeah, it's literally like you've been lied to by Rupert Murdoch to fucking sell oil ads. Like that's all it is, and it's so mentally pathetic to just be like, oh, we need to send people to a concentration camp because we don't want to deal with them here because they're gonna just come over and rape and murder us. Meanwhile, they actually like get jobs, they pay taxes, even though they can't benefit from those taxes.
Yeah, the people who rape and murder are in the Republican Party.
I love the people that say illegal immigrants are a tax on our social welfare services like food stamps and stuff, even though they cannot get those because they have to be legal citizens. Nearly Freudian slipped there. Armchair quarterbacks. I love this.
The bottom line is my officers and agents are out there protecting.
Armchair quarterbacks. Now let me tell you from my seat here what my officers are doing. You're not running into danger either.
Protecting the same people who are threatening their safety.
He's got the forehead of a quarterback, I'll give him that.
Politicians need to stop putting my people in danger. I'm not asking.
Politicians need to stop putting my people in danger. I'm not asking. I'm telling.
Politicians need to stop taking the police to dangerous situations. That's just
asking them to stop. I'm demanding that they stop. Here's what I have to say to Boston Mayor Michelle.
He said that with conviction.
Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, and
kind of scared me a little bit.
Stirring up the outrage about what ICE does.
Stirring up the outrage, like videos
stirring up the outrage,
showing them deporting people,
like looking at them.
If they're so fucking innocent, why do they hide their face? What government official who's doing official business hides their? Who is doing official business hiding their face? Hiding their fucking accountability.
Dream?
The IDF?
These are real people
we
with real families you're hurting. With your ridiculous rhetoric and inflammatory...
Ridiculous, like stop deporting American citizens on the suspicion they're here illegal.
The comments.
Boo-hoo.
These ridiculous...
Remember that.
Boo-hoo.
Oh, that's
fucking
it. Okay.
Grow a fucking spine.
I say we rape and murder this guy.
They gave him the fade out.
Don't say that. That's a joke.
The director
of the DOH. Yeah, I forgot we're live. Yeah.
Are you gonna read his fucking address out too? You fucking dumbass.
1600 Pennsylvania.
No, whoa! End the stream.
The director of the DOH really said, "Why am I still getting hate?"
This is a Keemstar administration.
This is an old tweet. This is pretty funny. So I don't
Republican governors. I
don't remember what this was. GOP governor supporting Texas Governor Abbott in border standoff with Biden. So apparently there's a border dispute or something with like illegals coming in, and I guess Governor Greg Abbott wanted more security or something there, or more.
Oh yeah,
like,
I remember this. We had the fucking barbed wire buoys around the border.
Yeah, and I guess at the time Biden was trying to send the National Guard in, which I don't even think they were. It's not that they were sending the National Guard in to fucking attack the senators or the governors or anything. I don't know what they expected, but you know what? I don't think Biden knew what he was gonna do either. So I guess that's fair enough. I don't
imagine sending a mob to try and hurt senators to get what you want.
So this is an old clip here from a Republican talking about dispatching the National Guard to arrest governors. Let's see.
The Republican governors, they all deserve credit, that stood by Governor Abbott's side. If you didn't stand with him in solidarity, I'm not sure Biden wouldn't have precipitated a real crisis down there.
Yeah, Sean, I went the actual day that showdown was supposed to happen. People asked me why, when I heard the news, I immediately the next day was at the border, and it was because of what I heard Democrats encouraging the president to do. They were encouraging President Biden to activate our
activate.
So apparently she saw some people on Twitter saying that Biden needs to send the National Guard in. So that's what her outrage is.
National Guard soldiers.
Well, I think she's used to that being what motivates Trump to do things.
Oh yeah, that is what like the official communication to the United States is like that's how Donald Trump announced he was going to tariff foreign movies, which like no one knows what the fuck he even means by that, because like how is that gonna work? Digital goods do not have tariffs on them. You cannot tariff them. You're just gonna do like the movie ticket or something? Like how is this gonna? It doesn't make any sense at all. No sense.
You can do the DVDs because that's a separate thing.
But like he that is a separate thing. That's right. He releases information to the public through like a tweet that he's making on the shitter about putting tariffs on fucking foreign films.
And then he deletes it 2 days later.
Like that's how Americans are informed about executive orders.
So that they would stand down.
They fucking
he
wake
actually was
up
going
to
to take
see
control
that
of our
Donald
South
Trump has
Dakota
tweeted
National
out a new
Guard
executive order.
and actually activate them so that they would not protect America. So recognizing the real threat that was to states' rights and how that would be the first time in history a president would pay a soldier to not fight, to not protect our country, made me show up in Texas the next day to let Governor Abbott know I'm here. South Dakota is with you. We will defend our Constitution. We will defend our rights, because the last several years we've seen the Democrats take away our freedom of religion.
Oh yeah, really? Your freedom.
We can't say Christmas anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I remember I said Christmas once. I got shot for that shit.
I died.
I don't like it's all bullshit. And this is the thing that fascists do. They say, you know, we're getting like stepped on. We're the little guy. We're getting held down. Meanwhile, they're literally the ones that are in charge of everything.
Meanwhile, Fox News is the most wealthy and most watched cable news program of all time.
Yeah,
and
same like
the Republicans are currently the president of the United States.
Yes, and they have a supermajority with the House and the Senate, and many of them, you know, like freedom of religion here, are victimizing themselves as Christians. Like, you know, Christians aren't allowed to express their religion anymore, even though 75% of the U.S. is Christian. They are majoritarian in every regard, yet they still want more. They're still the victim. They're still the little guy. You know? That's awesome.
All of these minorities are attacking our rights. Now, don't think about what that word means and just like be afraid.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like minorities pose no threat to you just in numbers. Anyways, I know that you're a dumbass 3%er that thinks 3%ing, like the 3%ers are like real. All right, you're crack miser. You're too dumb. Bye. I like the fascist comparison. If only Google and most huge megacorps support LGBT and wokeness. Whatever.
Wokeness.
I genuinely felt like check him into therapy.
Crack miser, here's some advice. Get a second bit. Like, it's getting old at this point.
I don't even...
Crack miser, here's some advice. End it all.
Alright. I mean, that clip's done for. Any thoughts? You've been kind of taciturn.
That's the only thing that's done for.
It's just so insane. Like
we live in
the whole world. Before it was like, oh yeah, Biden's banning the Bible. It's over, guys. And now Trump's in office, and they're like, yeah, Biden's banning the Bible with the little guy.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Where has he gone?
I can't believe Google is woke now.
By the way, to all government agents watching this, I've never said anything serious in my whole life ever. I always joke.
I've never said anything serious.
I've never said anything.
You gotta get serious. SRV, how'd you feel about the new EP?
He's dodging a question.
Has the silence been long enough to be comedic yet?
I think so.
So how'd you
Sorry,
feel?
I haven't heard it yet.
Okay.
I'll watch. Listen to it afterwards.
We didn't finish on the. We didn't finish the holidays.
Oh, the birthdays.
Yeah, we didn't finish the fucking holidays.
Oh, it's my birthday today.
We started having a show and shit. Let's see. So we got some birthdays here. We got a good one, Michael J. Fox.
Cool.
Happy birthday
to him. Hope he's doing well. And on the other side of the coin, happy birthday to Johnny Depp.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, rotten hell. We also
Johnny
have
Depp?
Yeah, we also have Les Paul.
Yeah,
what Johnny Depp do?
We don't like Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, but we like Johnny Depp 1% more.
I think it's the opposite now.
What did Johnny Depp do?
They were both abusive towards each other, but Johnny Depp manipulated a bunch of shit within the court to make himself look like more of the victim in that situation.
I mean, he kind of was.
I mean, they both were, realistically.
Whose finger got cut off?
A lot of people probably.
Are you looking it up right now?
Oh,
How many people's fingers have been cut off?
Death by finger. Death by finger per year.
All right.
And also Les Paul.
Oh yeah.
Les Paul.
Les Paul.
I just want
the inventor of the electric guitar.
I just want to pull this up because I thought this was funny.
Did you not know that, Bronze?
I knew he did something.
The America Party. That's so
the America Party.
Hilarious.
It's the birthday party.
It's your birthday.
That was Kanye's, right? He called it the birthday party.
Yeah, speaking of memes in like the White House, this is a Rand Paul. Not to be confused with the other Paul there.
Logan.
Jake?
He
posted, what the fuck is happening
he
here?
He posted a report. I exposed that in 2024 alone, Americans paid $892 billion in interest. That's 10% of the entire federal budget gone, just to keep the creditors at bay. And the meme...
Sorry, I'm a little distracted.
There's a meme.
There's something on the screen that's distracting me from the contents of this report.
Family Guy Wiki.
Source, Family Guy Wiki.
Not even Family Guy. FamilyGuy.wikia.com.
He just stole this, by the way. This is like copyright infringement, technically.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, but he works in government. So it's like, what are they gonna do?
Oh, I forgot he called it a Festivus report. So he's really trying to meme it up here.
Yeah.
Why would they do this? How have we stooped so low?
We just didn't show this tweet here, so this is like his original thing. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
But I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous
They
pork-filled
kill him?
congressional spending bill is a disgusting
pork-filled.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Of course Trump likes it. It's filled with bacon.
I think what had to have happened was, because if you remember, I'm scrolling back through content. A couple days prior, Elon Musk was like fucking freaking out. Like, you know, he was like nodding his head and like fucking his eyes were blinking. He was blinking like, "Dear God, help me" in Morse code to the fucking cameras.
Perhaps those things are correlated, but we can make no objective judgments. There's no incriminating evidence that Elon Musk does any illicit substances. There are no public records. There are no statements directly from him saying anything about that.
Yeah, there was not an interview he did with Don Lemon where he said that he has a prescription for ketamine, and then he was asked what the frequency for the prescription was, and he just goes like, "Whenever."
You know, when we're having a good time.
So, what else do we got? We got Brick from the Middle.
Famous sitcom, The Middle.
Oh yeah, Brick from the Middle.
This fucking retard.
Literally, like,
hey,
this is not a bit. This is literally Brick from the Middle.
If you guys don't know, that's the show that's like a ABC's ripoff of Malcolm in the Middle, and it ran for like 11 seasons. It ran.
It is good.
It is good, but it is like an obvious ripoff of Malcolm in the Middle. Like, Brick was Malcolm in the show.
Yes.
He was just maybe slightly more autistic.
And of course, Atticus Schaffer is riding off of the high of being Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle.
All right. So, we got this sketch video here.
Oh, yeah, he has a YouTube channel because every actor who has nothing left that has a YouTube channel.
Who has nothing left.
Yeah. Do you want to bet that he has a fucking, what do you call it, cameo?
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah. That's
what
how you know you made it.
$49.
Yeah.
$49.
Let's do it right now. Right now. What do we make him say?
That's how you know you've made it.
No.
You think we got fucking $49?
Can we make him say like the unforgivable sin that will guarantee him go to hell? We didn't touch on this. He's like obsessed with the Bible. Like everything he does is themed around like Christianity. Like he's an adamant Christian. He was talking nonsense on like we watched some of this before the show. He does like these live streams where he'll go on for like literally like 50-60 minutes about like Christ and Jesus, and he'll just incorporate it into his bullshit fucking fast food eating videos and stuff.
What's the unforgivable sin?
The unforgivable sin is talking shit on the Holy Ghost. If you say fuck the Holy Ghost, that's like you will not be forgiven for that.
So is the Holy Ghost like separate? Because I know that God and Jesus are the same guy, but also not. So like, is the Holy Ghost also separate?
Yeah, it's part of the Holy Trinity. There's God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit.
So is it also Jesus or God?
Casper!
Yeah, they're all equal, but they're not the same.
Except Jesus is God.
Jesus is equal to God. Jesus is God as human form.
Yeah.
They're equivalent, but they're not like the same thing.
So the ghost is Jesus then.
They're equivalent, but they're not the same thing.
So he's God then.
They're equivalent.
So Jesus.
You're being intentionally obtuse here.
Is a ghost.
Okay.
No.
Top 10 holy ghosts now. That will give you brown pants.
It's in the book of Matthew. Let me read the book. What quote is it?
Let me read the whole book to you right now.
Matthew 12:31-32. Every sin and blasphemy will be forgiven, men, but the blasphemy against the Spirit will not be forgiven. Basically, so if you say fuck the Holy Spirit, fuck the Holy Ghost, you are done for. You will not go to heaven. There is no reconciliation.
It's actually illegal to say fuck the Holy Ghost. Now, it's fine for me to say it here because I'm just warning you about it.
Yes, like that is, if you say that, you are guaranteed to go to hell. Like, no questions asked. There is no negotiation. You are going to hell. That is what the Bible says.
When that comes up in Bible charades, now we'll know what to do for that.
So when you, I guess, should we commission him to say that? That would be funny to do.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think we should commission him to try and convince a horrible atheist that religion is true, Drake Dragsaw.
I think we should commission him to get naked and start dancing.
Can you do like Kalshi on this? Oh, you can text him for $2.99.
Can you pay him $1 for a cameo?
He's not 62. There's no fucking way.
That has to be a gag.
He's 26. Okay.
Okay, he got us.
Oh, his birthday's in 10 days.
Oh.
That's a good birthday.
We could stop that.
That's a good birthday.
He was in Pete the Cat.
Yeah. He's still in.
He was in Frankenweenie.
I fucking love Pete the Cat. Don't fuck with me.
Lion Guard.
I thought he just fucking materialized for the middle and then vanished.
All right, so here we go. How do I identify?
Interesting.
Oh god, this video.
So when was this uploaded? This was uploaded in 2018. Bit late to the party.
And one thing we do have to address is yes, he does just look like that.
Yes, so he has a condition that makes him short. He's 4
Yeah, he's a little freak.
He's looked like he's 13 years old since he was 18 years old.
He has the same thing as Andy Milonakis.
Yeah, and Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is a hilarious video from Atticus Schaefer. That's how you know he's not just an actor, but a comedian as well, an entertainer, a presenter, a writer.
Howdy ho.
He thought he was important enough for the fucking slow fade in. He's like, oh yeah, you gotta immerse yourself in here. We don't want a threatening like boo. You gotta like ease him in.
The way this video is like framed and like is produced, it reminds me of like the production style of someone. I'm forgetting the name of him, but
Darren Aronofsky.
Looks like a suicide note.
The motherfucker that directed Gummo. Why is he in a bathroom? He's in a literal restroom.
Harmony Korine.
People, Atticus Schaefer here, dusting off the good old
Gummo.
Atticus Schaefer here. Schaefer. Can't pronounce. By the way, I don't like his name has 2 F's in it, right? Schaefer. That is not how you would write Schaefer in English.
Schaeferless Productions.
It'd be Schaffer with 2 F's.
YouTube channel and giving you guys another vlog on what I've been doing in my life.
I like that he has 2 fucking like.
Oh, I give a shit.
He's wearing 2 crosses. He's got double fucking protection.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Only 2?
What if 2 vampires attack him?
Yeah. Well,
what
under
if they
that one,
cancel
he
out,
also
though, 'cause he got 2.
He has another cross, but it's like kind of crooked looking. It's like under the shirt.
My life. So today, this video is very important.
Today,
I would hope so.
Let me remember the premise of this video. Oh yeah, that's what this video is.
This is something that I think is very powerful.
So he's clearly done like no research into the satire at all, right?
How do I identify?
Only for me, but hopefully
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
I've
other
seen this
people
yet.
as
This
well,
could go in a number of
who may have
directions.
gone through a similar realization in their life. How do I identify? Recently, I was watching a talk show that I like to watch from time to time.
A nondescript talk show, because I'm not allowed to mention anything that is not ABC's The Middle weeknights at 10.
And apparently, there is now...
By the way, he was on the payroll for The Middle when he made this video. I just want to just mention that. Because when did The Middle...
Apparently there is now. Because, of course, whatever he's trying to make a joke about was invented in 2018.
Yeah. Yeah, The Middle ended when...
Yesterday.
It was like 2019, right?
2018. So wait, when did this... Okay, so this was before The Middle even, like, finished. So this is what he's doing with his, like, celebrity status, is posting bullshit fucking... Well, let's just see what this is.
Oh, yeah.
50 different types of gender.
Gender? I mean,
this is a new concept.
That's the best
Look him in the eye. Look him in the eye.
It's not any of the, like, you know, the quote-unquote made-up things. It's literally gender as the concept.
Gender?
Gender that people can identify.
He forgot the next... He had to have a cut there, because that delivery was just perfect. He couldn't do a take two on that.
Oh, yeah.
What is this? What is this like?
Look at his face right here. Looks like a fucking crackhead. This is the dude I saw with his dick out in DC who took it like 5 minutes across the street.
This is fucking. Have you seen this man?
Have you?
I like that.
I hope you haven't.
If you look at the sides of his eyebrows here, if you follow the contour, it's just like a flat, like a PNG.
Wait, why does he look? Wait. Why he got the fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show fucking eyebrows? Hold on.
The eyebrows are going like they're kind of like turning into a contour that's just like it makes the front of his face just look like a PNG that's been superimposed on like I don't know a fucking a dummy's fucking body.
Identify with? How you get 50 from 2, I still don't know, but okay.
Yeah, multiply it by 25, and also you don't be a fucking mean asshole, maybe. Or also you could like not be like so resistive to people saying how they did, and just mind your own fucking business at the age of 19, maybe.
Can I just like to give a little piece of like cultural history here? It's not like jokes like this were like new, because like I remember specifically, like half of Vine was just these kinds of jokes,
and that was in like 2013.
Yeah. Like, a big meme on that was like, oh, that one, like, YouTube LGBT acceptance video where they're like, I'm gay, I'm bisexual, whatever. And then they do, like, a Filthy Frank clip or something to be like, I hate gay people.
Like, who gives a shit? And it's like, fucking... Well, hang on, maybe he's got somewhere he's actually going with this, right?
Maybe this is self-critique. Maybe this is like...
Paula, can you pull up what I sent in general? Why does he kind of look like this guy?
Oh my god. Holy shit.
What does he look like? I'm not looking at Jen.
You
know what?
Eyebrows do fucking come around like that. That's so funny.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, if that can happen, this can happen to me in my life.
That
This is
just
not
happened.
a gender question, by the way. I am very confident in my masculinity and the fact that I'm a male.
Of course you are.
And the fact,
Look at your eagle shirt.
The fact that I could beat up anyone in the fucking tri-state area.
Came out a male, and I'm staying a male.
Oh, proud of you, buddy.
Oh, it came out male?
Hey,
oh,
that took strength to say. That took courage. I am a white man.
I'm glad he finally came out.
I'm glad that he's finally at peace with himself.
This is something different. You know.
So it had nothing to do with anything. This is something different. So that was his like his opener there. There are 50 different genders, but this video has nothing to do with gender.
Well, I was taking some time last week. Watching, of course, some of my favorite movies, a trilogy of them, actually. The Hobbit movies, which, I mean, come on, that's what you do. You have to watch.
That's what you do. You have to watch movies that are owned by the same parent company of the show that of the network that your show is on. That's what you have to do, right?
When you fucking look like a gremlin, yeah, I would watch that fucking movies too. So you finally see people who look like you.
Yeah, you get. No, is that what it?
Disgusting.
That's literally what it's gonna be, isn't it? He's gonna identify. That's literally what it's gonna be. He's gonna identify.
He's gonna identify.
What if I were a hobbit?
That's what you do, right? You watch only movies that are owned by the parent company of the same parent company that owns the network that your TV show is airing on. Right?
What? You don't just watch one, you watch all three. And as I was watching it, I had a sudden realization. I think I know I identify as being a hobbit.
Wow.
I want him shot in the head.
The biting satire.
It's like, you could do this with, like, literally anything. How about you try identifying as, like, someone that's not a pathetic retard? Try that.
How about you try identifying as a woman, because you look more like one, you little faggot.
Okay, calm down.
Hey, now.
Calm down.
Hey, now.
Now let me give you some evidence, because I know that this is very new and strange.
It's very new and strange. This is not a... You are pushing this as if it's like...
give the game away a bit?
Yeah. Like... This is something that you came up with in, like, middle school that you're, like, retooling.
Talk about being in a minority. I'm even bringing all of this up because I actually
I had some, like, herpes there I had to get.
4 foot 8 inches. I'm quite petite, as I like to say.
Yeah, well, some girls like it that thick.
But yeah, I'm small. I'm a small dude. There are different
but I am a small masculine man. I am secure about that.
Classifications.
Look at my arm hair.
We folk. You have dwarves, hobbits, leprechauns, and gnomes. Gnomes are particularly old, and they like to...
So it's just reading the fucking, like, Hobbit wiki. What about
this
him?
is like...
He's talking about gnomes.
Oh, I get it. I understood that reference. So, like...
I understood that reference.
I don't know, what is this subgenre of, like, people with physical disabilities where, like, they're not right-wing, but they have to be, like... Well, I mean, this guy is, but they're not necessarily, but they have to be like, look, I'm one of you. I fucking say the R slur every 5 seconds, and I make jokes about identifying as an attack helicopter.
Yo, we call it a pick-me, is what we call that.
They're just making those now?
They like the attention that they get because, you know, they get to be one of those to prove that they are, you know, they're genuine.
Oh yeah.
They can take a joke. They can take a joke when they're getting put in a fucking train to fucking Auschwitz.
To wear their long
put in a trash can.
Yeah. Just a joke.
Pointy hats and guard the garden from time to time.
You know something about pointy hats, right?
Don't do that. While I love gardens, which that's going to be another point in a minute,
This is a joke coming up in a minute. Stay tuned for that one. You're going to fucking flip your lid.
Are you ready for the garden joke?
And I don't really like pointy hats, so I don't classify as a gnome. Moving on to dwarves. Dwarves, while they may be shorter than an average human or an elf, they have particular...
It's just... That's all of that makes it a joke. Is
this is like...
The joke is that he's not. Do you get it?
This is like a Doug Walker bit.
Oh, yeah, that's so accurate.
Yeah, but Doug Walker would have, like, a joke in here somewhere.
I mean, yeah, there isn't even an attempt at humor.
Yeah, Doug Walker would, like, attempt, like, some sort of comedy.
There isn't even an attempt at humor being made. It's just... It's like, he's come up with the premise, I'm gonna identify as a hobbit. But, like... He hasn't actually made this video, like, look or resemble, like, one of those coming out videos, like, to parody or anything. He's just sitting at the camera in his fucking bathroom, fucking talking shit, and he's just reading fucking The Hobbit bullshit.
Particular strength about them. As you see in the Hobbit movies, they're quite strong, and if you've ever played Dungeons & Dragons, you know that that's a very strong character to be playing as.
You know that I pretend that it's a really strong character. You play Dungeons & Dragons.
As I've said multiple times,
I pretend to play Dungeons & Dragons.
The most unathletic person you have ever seen. Therefore...
I thought he was going to say the most unethical person you've ever seen.
Strength
that might be true.
Nah. Nah.
And I can't
Now there's
identify
worse.
as being a true dwarf. Oh, and of course, too, I'm not Irish, therefore I'm not a leprechaun. Now, one of the facts that I found interesting in watching...
Oh, but you fucking, you're not a straight white man. Well, he is.
I should kick your fucking teeth in, you little fucker.
Okay, calm down.
Hey now.
Hey now. Irish, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, Irish. Yeah, well, you're not fucking American either.
You shouldn't be a fucking human, is what we should. We should put people like you in
he's a
camp.
hobbit. Yeah. Well, you're not.
Yeah.
Okay, Siri. Knock it off. You're not fucking American either, so fucking leave the racism to the Americans. Stop appropriating their culture, dickhead.
Damn.
The Hobbit movies, as Bilbo said, he loves books. His armchair...
You remember the middle.
I remember the middle. That's a good show.
Weeknights at 7 at ABC. AMC?
AMC theaters.
AMC.
See the middle movie.
Finally.
Yeah. What's funny is that there was an episode of The Middle where Brick's character was like, I've been reading the Bible, and I've been enjoying it, but I have some notes. And he picks up the Bible, and there's like a sticky note on like every page for like inconsistencies and shit. And it's supposed to be like a joke, but it's surprising that like I don't remember how that episode ends, but it's surprising that he even did that because like as we might pull
the episode ends with Brick getting raptured.
Yeah.
He's smited.
He's really like fanatical about his his devotion to Christ, like to a limerence degree. Like
he enjoys so many of the simple things in life that I enjoy. Also, I have very hobbit-like hair, and I've...
Why is the camera going slightly like more and more to the left? Is it to visualize that he's going more to the...
These were filmed all on multiple days.
Yeah, multiple production days. Is it to visualize that he's going more to the right? That's where his career's
actually
going?
they couldn't get him for this shot. This is actually on a green screen.
The camera's propped up against a water bottle and it just keeps sliding.
Oh yeah, they actually AI'd on like his face onto like one of the producer's sex dolls that he just had. That he just dressed up in like fucking Atticus clothing because it fit perfect.
I've decided to commit to a very hobbity beard nowadays. Oh, and of course, don't forget food.
Why is it moving around? What? Why do you need to touch it?
Second breakfast.
I think he's the kind of guy who like
dinner,
he's done doing
supper,
his take.
seeing all the other videos on this channel.
To turn the
you
camera
know I love
off,
food.
and then turns
Some
the
of you
camera
out
back
there...
on to do the next line.
Yeah. By the way, his videos are just him eating like food in his car, and they're way too long for what they are. Like he'll do a video like eating the KFC Double Down. It'll be like 56 minutes long.
Well,
he is the ultimate American.
Double Down means a lot to the story of the Bible.
Thinking or feeling that you're a mythical creature and you just weren't
just how long it takes his body to digest it.
Quite sure how to go about it. Let this be a start. I am a proud hobbit. I am perfectly content and proud to be a part of the wee.
I don't know who you are, but I appreciate it.
Folk. I wanted to make this video because I think it's important for all of us who may identify as mythical creatures to really come together and have pride in that. Maybe you're
What is your point? Like, what are you hoping to achieve here?
Hobbits are equally made up to, people who are real and have feelings.
Yeah.
An elf. Maybe you're a dwarf. A hobbit. Maybe you're a leper.
The jump cuts. Why is there so many fucking jump cuts? He had to check.
You could have done this, and you're an actor, right? You could have done this in one take.
Leprechaun. I would stretch it to say if you were like a centaur or a minotaur, that you really do.
Why is he saying it like that?
But besides that, I've done quite a bit of questioning for myself and how I feel, and I've come.
I don't think so, because you haven't been very empathetic.
To this realization, and I'm very happy moving forward in this new identity in my life. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. I know I had a lot of fun making it.
You had a lot of fun making it. You sat in a fucking closet and did nothing. That was 4 minutes of nothing. That was bullshit.
He sat in the closet because he's in the closet about being gay, so he's saying he's a hobbit.
Now that's satire.
You guys are awesome. You guys be safe. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you
for watching.
In the worst font ever.
May God smite
in the
you,
fucking
Brick.
Christina Perry 1,000 Years AMV font.
This is awesome. It feels like your normal, unusual, the middle self. You're geeking out about The Hobbit, and I am quite curious about it.
Okay.
You're mad geeked, and I'm quite curious
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
like, so let's look at, yeah, these videos is like, Atticus Schaefer eats the sandwich spot, and it's 34 minutes long. What the hell is Atticus Schaefer eats? Atticus Schaefer eats pho, 50 minutes long.
50 minutes of pho.
That's how long it takes. I think this guy knows how to cut.
Pho You by Paul McCartney.
Yeah. All right. So,
What else has this loser made?
Let's take a look. He's got a Twitch channel.
Is he streaming now?
No, he was
two days ago though.
Yeah,
he's still active, I guess.
He's still active on Twitch because he has no money. He has no money.
He has nothing.
He has nothing and nobody.
I mean, his taste in games is fine.
By the way, it's like how can you look like this, and just like try to like mock fucking people's appearance or like how they express themselves?
Yeah, who would do that?
You look fucked up.
Yeah, who would do that?
Woo! Hey, it actually worked.
Is he still? Is he still in his childhood bedroom?
What's fucked up too is like he's making fun of the only people who would ever want
you
to
didn't
be
have a show on ABC for 9 years.
you didn't
that
have
we know of.
Tuesdays at 5 and on ABC.
He's been on TV. He's 27 years old. He's been on TV for at least 9 of those. That's a third of his life.
He was a main character on one of the most popular sitcoms ever.
Yeah, and he doesn't even fucking like have money to put his. I also love how low like the posters are in the room. That's pretty good.
So look here at the top.
He doesn't have money for nails. He just like puts
I
them
see
on.
shotgun, rifle, arrow.
Rifle, arrow.
For Survivor.
This production
Survivor
really
means everything is challenging.
I can't remember the name of the guy I'm thinking of, but
what guy? What are we talking about?
The fucking is it the guy that like shot himself before police entered the door? That guy. The video looked a lot like that.
I mean, close, but like
Ronnie McNutt.
Ronnie
what the
McNutt.
Fuck?
Yeah, it looked a lot like that Ronnie McNutt video. All right, SRV.
Remember the time that you said that in general to your wife, Polly? That was kind of fucked up.
Nah, I disagree. I got a question for you, SRV. Right?
Okay.
I don't know if you're here for it. You might have been here for it. So we're doing our daily routine, or nightly routine, I should say. We were watching Idiots in Cars.
Of course.
And they accidentally inserted. They accidentally inserted a clip from the future. It's from October 9th, 2025. Right?
God fucking damn it.
October 5th,
that's right.
2025. That's right. And Bronze was saying, we could still stop this.
I was saying we could have prevented that clip from happening if we go and kill that guy right now in Minecraft as a joke.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, you're saying we could prevent this from happening if in the present now we kill him. We could prevent this car crash from happening. I'm saying that that's the dumbest fucking comment anyone's ever made about anything ever, because obviously the existence of the clip means that you would never do that. You would never.
But I'm gonna.
No, but you would never do it because the existence of the clip is the evidence that you don't do it, because the clip would not exist without you.
What do you think, SOB? What's your judgment on this?
Here's my take on it.
All right, fuck you.
And this is absolutely correct. Drake can't disagree. So what happens is you go to the future, you stop it from happening, you go back in time, but you, as the time traveler, retain the memories of the previous past. So you remember the video.
That's not how time works physically.
Oh, but, time travel, that's normal, but you have to...
The way time works physically is that things are already pre-positioned in superposition.
No. Yes. The way that time works is that we as observers observe time, and then time happens.
Yes,
so
I
observe the video, and then that motivates me to kill this guy to prevent the car accident.
The video would not exist at all
We're
No,
basically
the
we're
video-
seeing. Shut up!
The video
Shut
currently
up!
exists.
Shut up!
No,
we are
the
seeing
video
time
currently exists
out of sequence
because I haven't done it
We
yet.
are seeing time out of sequence. That is the sequence of events that is
No, we're
predestined.
seeing time in sequence.
No,
because
you're
I
seeing
haven't
the
done it
clip
yet.
out of sequence. It is a clip taken out of reality
Well,
from
yeah.
that perspective, out of sequence.
The video clip is
How
is
would
this
the
way-
clip exist?
The video clip is this way in the timeline, and I am here. And so when I kill him here, that ripple effects to where the video no longer exists.
Then how
And
would it
so-
exist in the first place?
Because I haven't
We
done
are
it yet.
currently in the timeline where the video exists. Then
It's a
when
call to
there's
action
one
to Braun
timeline.
show.
All of
No.
reality, as demonstrated by experiments done on subatomic particles in a quantum state, like if we bring them to basically absolute zero, we can affect how time affects them, and we can observe that time is pre-planned, it is pre-positioned. All of existence exists simultaneously in superposition, and we as observers are seeing just a slice of it, right? It is like a movie, and we're cutting to different points in the movie. You can't take a scene
I
from
haven't
later
done
in
it
the
yet.
movie. No, you cannot do it though.
I'm gonna.
You would
Hey, he's
not
gonna
be-
do it.
No, you wouldn't.
What is
Motherfucker,
going to
this
stop
is
me?
not-
The
this is
evidence
not a
of the
debate
clip.
on science. This is a debate on Back to the Future.
The evidence is the existence of the clip. Things are
But
pre-planned. The
I
clip
haven't
would not.
done it yet.
The clip wouldn't exist if you did do it.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, Drake.
You would not be able to do it.
Hypothetical situation. You're shown a clip that years in the future you die during a showing of the Minecraft movie 7. Will you, if you don't go to the Minecraft movie 7, are you changing the future?
Obviously, the clip shows that for some reason I am in that theater.
It is inevitable that I go watch the Minecraft
Yes,
movie 7.
obviously, if I'm seeing that clip, I've forgotten about it by then, or I changed my mind and you know what, I'm gonna test fate here or something.
It just fucking slips your mind the exact moment and method you're going to die.
There's something. Well, clearly, if that's how I die, and I see that, there's nothing I can do to prevent that.
That clip affects your brain and your motivations. You are
Then
going
how
to
would the
dedicate
clip
yourself
exist?
to not see the Minecraft movie 7.
Then how
It's a
would the clip
warning
exist?
to you.
How would it
They
exist?
want you to change.
Who's they?
The Time Lords.
So they made a clip? They invented a clip of it?
No, they picked a possible future and they showed it to you so you could prevent that possible future.
Okay, you're not understanding how time works. All futures are possible, but whatever future we take is the one that's predestined to plan. I could run out naked. Shut up! I could run out naked into the middle of the street, run up and down. I could do that. I have the free will to, but whether I do or do not do that, whatever I decide to do is already pre-planned and pre-positioned. That is what I was going to do the entire time. I'm going to sit in my chair here, but I could have gotten up and did it, but I didn't do it.
What if I do something different, though?
Go up and get naked.
There is
get
no
naked,
doing
walk
something
around
different. Whatever you do
naked, run
is what was pre-planned by. That's how.
What
That's
if
how
what if I do
physically.
something different, though?
That is physically how time works.
What if I change my behavior given new stimuli?
You cannot. Whatever you do, whatever you think is changing your behavior, it's like you're not. It's like you're deliberately being obtuse, or you're just not understanding.
What if instead?
Where are you confused?
What if instead?
There is no instead. Whatever you
Shut up.
do.
What if instead all this new stimuli is all predetermined and stuff? However, a piece of stimuli from the future comes back to the past that would not have been there to predetermine my decisions.
Well, obviously,
so
the timeline.
That new stimuli is now in my brain, and it changes what I would have done if that video did not exist.
That's not how it works. Obviously, that is. First of
Of
all,
course, you know how
shut
it works.
up! You seeing that stimulus to begin with, that clip here in present day, June 2025, you seeing that clip there, that is always how the timeline was going to go. That is what was predestined.
Well, no, because that's from the future, so it's not supposed to be there.
You cannot change the future. And also, that is
The
literally...
future can't be in the present, so something is broken.
Okay, it's like you were seeing a recording of something that happens in the future,
and it is brought to the present here, right?
It's like you're seeing.
Well, how do we know that's how it's gonna happen when time travel exists? Because time travel doesn't exist, you fat fucking idiot!
We move forward in time. We're traveling forward in time right now.
Okay. Congratulations.
So, using the things that we can observe from how time works, which, by the way, you can take Einstein's formulas for how time works, and you can solve to, like, make it go in reverse or anything. There are ways to solve those formulas to be correct for time to go in reverse. So, I just want to point out that the timeline where you see this clip from the future, that is always how the sequence of events was going to go. You seeing that clip, right?
However, I haven't done it yet.
The clip would not exist from the future to begin with if at some point you do it.
The clip is what motivates me to kill the guy.
Then how would the clip exist?
Paulie.
It exists because I haven't killed him yet.
It existed at one point, and then it stopped existing.
You prevented that future from happening by killing him.
Yes.
So you would not see it.
Well, no, I still have the memory of the clip because I was the one who killed him.
You're so stupid.
I haven't done it yet.
How are you not understanding?
Oh, he hasn't done it yet.
I haven't done it yet.
He hasn't done it yet, Paulie.
You don't understand what done yet did not yet. You don't understand.
Really now.
You do not understand these concepts. This is how time physically works.
I get it. I get it. You're just dumb.
I get it, but like I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet.
What do you mean you haven't done it? No, you won't. You will obviously fail at it.
Unless he doesn't.
The clip's existence is what substantiates that you will not do it.
Well,
right?
No, the clip.
How is that? How are you? You're not responding to that. You're not acknowledging that. Drake.
Well, we see it.
David.
We
whatever
see
your
the
name
clip
is.
now
Don't lie to
because
me.
he hasn't done it yet. But
Paulie, you don't understand.
You don't understand what "yet" means.
The clip exists within the present because I haven't done it yet.
Okay, so I'm not doing this fucking like alternate timelines, alternate universe bullshit. That's sci-fi bullshit. That's not real.
That isn't a part of what I'm saying.
No, that's what Siri's saying.
I'm saying that I haven't done it yet.
I'm saying that I haven't done it yet.
What do you mean by that, though?
I mean,
so right now I haven't killed the guy, but in the future I will.
Fuck up!
I'm saying that the video exists within the present.
How did that answer the fucking question I asked?
I'm getting to it. The video exists in the present because in the presence, a gift to you, because I haven't done it yet. But once I do it, the clip will no longer exist, meaning that it won't motivate me to do it, meaning that I won't do it, meaning the clip will exist, which means that I will do it, which prevents the clip from existing, which means that it won't motivate me to do it, which means that I don't kill him, which means that the video does exist, which motivates me to kill him, which means that the video will no longer exist.
You're proving my point right here, in that the existence of the video, this is the only way that this makes sense, is the existence of the video shows that that is what the future will be.
Okay.
Well, what Bronze has done is create a time paradox that will kill all of us in approximately.
What I have done
is
4 months.
What I have done is not it yet.
Okay.
But when he does,
you don't understand what "yet" means in this context, right? If you're seeing it from the future, right? That is the future that you are destined to live in one day. There is
until he does it yet.
No, you can't.
I haven't done it
you
yet.
You cannot. What do you? Can you explain this differently?
Okay. The clip exists in the present.
Yes, the clip exists
because the guy has not yet been killed. I'm
what do you
going
mean?
to kill him.
Stop saying "not yet." He wouldn't be killed by that point.
I don't know what's not to get here. I haven't done it yet.
Are you like, okay, please, put me out of my misery. Please tell me if you're being deliberately
Drake, can I explain this differently?
Go ahead.
I want to use... Right. So, the thing is, he hasn't done it thus far.
Thus far is completely irrelevant to this conversation when we're talking about future events.
Alright, let me put it differently, and I'm real this time. What if Bronze is the chosen one, and the Time Lords have chosen him to prevent a horrible future?
So what were you... Can we watch the clip? Shut up. This hypothetical
would mean that the video like is fake then.
Well, no, it is real because I haven't done it yet.
So the video is real. This is a recorded event in the future, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So then you do not prevent it
Well,
because it's a recorded event.
Well, no, he does prevent it. He just hasn't
future.
yet.
There is no different future. There's one future.
No,
ahead of you.
it's the current future. But when I go to kill him, it will be the current
Don't
present.
do that though, because that future we're seeing in the future that you did not do that.
What is today? But yesterday's tomorrow.
How did you're so full of bullshit. You actually piss me off.
Polly,
What?
if I'm gonna be real,
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
And you can't stop him.
You can't stop me. The Time Lords will not be able to prevent this.
Oh
I
my
will
god.
kill them too.
Fucking FB, you better not be fucking taking this dumbass's fucking side. This pants shitting fucking retard.
What do you mean by yes?
Jordan Peterson.
Oh, God save his soul.
God save him, and God knows he needs it.
So please, are you being for real?
It is genuinely. Well, I mean, time travel isn't real, but like.
No, I know.
Genuinely.
But in the model that we have, like, you know, of the world, how time works, right? Everything I'm saying is consistent, right?
However,
what you're saying creates inconsistencies.
Wait. What if Bronze does kill the guy, but Bronze is the one in the car in the video?
Oh no.
Huh?
That is realistically what would happen. Like, I would be in the car, I'd be like, I got you. I have to kill you to prevent the world from ending or something. And then I'm like, huh. I mean, I might as well continue driving this car since I killed this guy. And then the car accident happens.
Well, so then you didn't prevent the footage. So then you didn't prevent the footage from happening. That's the footage.
Well, no, I did do it.
No, because like the footage as it happened, you're changing what this is. We're assuming the footage is the guy crashing the car.
Yeah, but it actually is Bronze, but we can't see it because we don't.
But we can't see it, which means that that he didn't change anything.
I'm going to kill all of you.
Why?
What if we went back in time and we killed the car as a baby?
Because
I'm going to prevent the future where you're alive.
That I've ever seen.
No, I'm right, though.
Like, okay, Polly is right, but why are you not bringing up, like, particle physics?
I did. I literally
did. Earlier when
yeah.
I was not paying attention.
Oh,
okay.
I don't.
He's actually
Jamelin.
right. Like, until
Jamelin,
no, Bron, shut the fuck up.
Jamelin, we know.
Okay, no, shut up.
We know.
So the thing, okay, but then Polly. I didn't want Polly to be right, but Polly is right. I didn't believe that Polly was right. Okay, so then what the fuck? Why are we fighting?
But Bron hasn't done it yet.
It doesn't matter if he does or doesn't
know yet, brother.
Okay, let me offer a bottle.
He's not gonna do it.
Okay, let's hear it.
I don't think that particles are real because I can't see them.
All right, so this is all bullshit. You just waste my fucking time.
Of course, I was.
This is your conversation.
All right, SRV. I think you're being genuine.
I was being genuine up until we started having the conversation.
So what is what is your actual position?
That is my genuine position, but I don't care.
You are so fucking dumb that it's actually should be fucking criminal.
Get out of here with your Hitler fucking hair.
What the fuck?
Oh God.
Explain. There is no yet in this. If I hear the word fucking yet one more time,
no
I'm gonna
yet.
flip out.
No yet.
You'll get yours yet.
In the future, this car accident happens.
Yes.
If I meet up to that future,
you will not.
And I prevent it from happening with my actions that have been motivated because a thing that was not there in the past is now there.
No, but it was there. That's always you're so there's so many things you're getting wrong. The clip was always there. You always do see that clip at that point.
I mean, the clip isn't supposed to be there because it's from the future.
Well,
but wait a minute. What if
this is just how the world worked? This is
of
just
course,
how
we can make that concession, but of course,
well, obviously
that's
That's just what happened in this hypothetical. You see this clip. We don't know why or how it got there, but obviously it did, and that's the only, like, possible, like, you know, timeline that there was in that point. The future is the past, but it hasn't happened yet. But it's still one.
I think that
timeline.
I think that time is run by a little gerbil in a wheel that's running the time generator.
Okay, so like you notice how like you'll say things and then just like I'll immediately like refute it and then you'll just repeat it.
Polly.
Yes.
Being for real genuine, not leading up to a bit.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. I do care because you're wrong.
I don't care because I'm wrong.
No one cares because time travel isn't real, you fucking moron.
Well, it is real.
I think
you do travel forward in time.
The thing that's motivating me.
Shut up with your technicality fucking bullshit. Shut up.
You have to understand, Polly. I am not motivating, ironically motivating my actions by information that I've received. I think that it's more fun my way.
Okay. So then what is your actual opinion? Because you're saying this is actually your opinion.
Oh, we're here to have fun.
What is the matter with you? Are you fucking diseased? Do you need to be fucking institutionalized?
Both of those are besides
you have fucking undiagnosed schizophrenia?
I mean, all that.
He's fucked up on the outside and the inside.
Polly, I feel like you're getting too mad about this for someone who...
I feel like you're too mad.
Your old friend used to be a professional wrestler. I didn't see you going to him and be like, you know that's not real, right? You know you guys aren't actually wrestling.
Well, obviously, we know that.
I mean, yeah, we've seen the tests in the lab. We know wrestling is real.
As a person, like, he would admit that.
Well, yeah. No one thinks it is real, by the way.
What?
The movie Minority Report is a good watch. Police state uses time travel to arrest people in advance. Except they haven't done the crime yet. I don't know.
All right. Well, I just wanted to come in here and tell you guys that for once Polly is correct and you guys should shut the fuck up. Goodbye.
That's what I was invested in this conversation by who was correct and who wasn't.
All right, SRV, make your case.
I think we should go back in time and kill the car as a baby.
All right, make your actual case, or I'm going to declare that I've won.
What case? Just say you've won. It doesn't matter.
But I'm literally correct, and like I've substantiated these things with like, experiments.
Back to the Future is tearing this marriage apart.
No, Back to the Future is not an accurate representation of time travel.
It's a movie, dipshit.
You cannot change the future.
You cannot change your fucking diaper by yourself, you fucking piece of shit.
The future is predestined.
Final Destination.
Now that's a good movie.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are we talking about collectively?
We haven't watched it yet.
I can't even, like, try and convince myself of your fucking worldview.
Well, he hasn't done it yet, so you'll see.
Ain't no yet, white man.
I haven't done it.
You will not do it. The footage is the evidence of you not doing it. The footage is the evidence of you not doing it.
I've seen footage by Death Grips.
All right. There's no evidence.
All right, is that enough stalling? Can we get to the...
No, there's no evidence at all that you can change events.
Can we light Polly on fire?
There's no evidence that you have legs, because I've only seen your top half.
No, that's not true.
No, I mean, I ain't seen shit.
In bed, you've seen them.
Oh!
Anyway.
He did it.
And also, that makes no sense. Like, you're just you're just talking bullshit, saying bullshit.
Of course, this all mattered.
I'm literally right.
This all mattered before this exact moment.
I'm literally right.
Like, this is a child's understanding of, like, how time travel would work.
Okay, Paulie, I've explained this explicitly to you. This is not based on an understanding of physics. I don't care.
All right, is there anyone that does care?
No.
No.
Then why will you not like just accept that I'm right?
We have.
Because it's funny.
Because
we're on a comedy podcast, Paulie.
Oh, is that what this is?
Oh, we're live?
Nobody told me.
Chad, is this real?
You a dumbass, bro. Also, check out some of Atticus Schaefer's fucking, what do you call it? His cuisine. We got a fucking kid cuisine here, or whatever the fuck this is. On a paper plate.
Fuck? We got fucking mystery meat.
This was breakfast today. He's got a fucking slab of Spam with ketchup, with like a squirt of ketchup on it. Half a slice of cinnamon toast mixed in with
Trader Joe's hash browns.
Trader Joe's house with Portland brand ketchup and
raisin bread toasted, served on the finest china. At least he's aware.
Oh, he's a comedian? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he misspelled raisin.
Hashtag foodie.
Hashtag foodie. What else is on his thing? Just had a rabbit trail on IG, which resulted in me being sick and tired again of social media culture. It's annoying. Countering with something positive. Read Psalm 34 when you can. Take your time to chew on it, knowing that in Christ the promises within are for you. Hashtag Christian, hashtag Bible verse, hashtag Jesus Christ, hashtag Jesus saves, hashtag Jesus is Lord, hashtag Jesus wins, hashtag actor, hashtag director, hashtag content creator.
Jesus Saves by Slayer?
Yes.
I love how like people still using hashtags is like
just
like
an
a
indication
sign.
that you're just mentally like retarded. This is an awesome thing. Two things. I don't know how that scripture connects to your following statement. We can't see what this is. 2. Those who are elected legally to government are allowed to by God.
Of course.
God determined the U.S. election.
God influenced the election.
God can use anyone to do his will. Can't speak for everyone, but I feel Trump-Vance represent my citizen voice well.
So when Biden was elected in 2020, God wanted that?
Is every president a God president?
Yes, I mean literally.
God
that's his
wanted.
argument.
God wanted Nixon.
God wanted that cop to get shot in the face on Jan 6th.
Fucking ugly, fucked up looking motherfucker.
That's what God wanted. God wanted him to be a disgusting looking piece of shit. That's what God wanted, Siri.
It was predestined that he would make world's worst transphobic joke on YouTube.com.
Literally, I think that was bottom one worst. Like, it was just, it failed at like everything because it didn't even like succeed at being transphobic.
Yeah,
like that's the thing.
Yeah, worst fucking joke of all time, but like genuinely like suicide worthy.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I think I'm done, guys.
To think this guy was Brick from the middle.
How
low he's gone.
I think this guy was bricked up. You know what, guys?
Maybe.
I think I'm done for tonight.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Have a great night, everyone.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's all, folks.
Very productive conversation.
Well, that's folks all.
Well, that's all you're gonna get forever.
You're just full of bullshit. Like
that's all the folks.
And that's the bullshit you get on Degeneracy Live.
Good night, everybody.
Yo.
I actually fucking might delete this stream. This is such bullshit.
What are you